Lens, it's time for a new story. Shiva was a curious little boy who loved surprises. One evening, when he returned home from school, he found his grandfather at home. Grandpa, he shouted with excitement and ran to hug him. That night, after dinner, Shiva saw his grandfather holding a strange object. It was a round glass with a shiny metal rim. What is that, Grandpa? Shiva asked, eyes wide with wonder. Grandpa chuckled. This is a lens. It helps me read tiny letters in my book. He placed it over a word and suddenly the letters looked huge. Shiva's mouth dropped open. Wow, it's like magic. Grandpa smiled and handed it to him. You can play with it, but return it before bed. The next day, Shiva secretly took the lens to school. His friends were amazed. Let me see, one said. Pass it to me, said another. Soon the lens was passed around like hot potato. But when Shiva asked for it back, poof, it was gone. Oh no, Shiva panicked. His friends searched everywhere, but the lens had vanished. At home, Shiva felt terrible. When Grandpa asked for the lens, Shiva said nothing. That night he could barely sleep. The next morning, Shiva took a deep breath. Grandpa, I lost the lens at school. I am really sorry, he said, eyes filled with guilt. Grandpa didn't scold him. He just nodded. Telling the truth takes courage, my boy. Later at school, a classmate returned the lens. A teacher had found it. That evening, Shiva gave it back to his grandpa. I will never take something without permission again, he promised. Grandpa smiled. You are a brave boy, Shiva. The lesson is always be honest, even when it is hard. Mistake happen, but telling the truth makes things right.